Hi everyone, it's the 24th of April. Yesterday's video worked wonders, and I will talk about ES, Nasdaq, and Dow Jones. They all played out exactly as expected in the video. And obviously, the best one was the reversal at the black top band. That was a potential resistance. And if you look at if you watched the daily video yesterday, it was at 5,500. This is exactly at 5,500. And then it broke down that red uptrend. And this is what I said. Even if we broke that blue resistance, if that 5,500 holds, we come back down and broke that blue support because of the gap. And the gap is getting filled right now. And this gap is at 5,314. So that's going to be from the 5,500, 170 points with no drawdown whatsoever. That is price action reading. Okay. So the blue support is now broken, which is why I think we're going to come down to the back gap fill. And then we will see. I'm only contemplating here that we may come down all the way to the black bottom band and then rally to break out of the black bull flag. The bottom band, I doubt we're going to get there, but the black bottom band is at 51.25. SPX cash is exactly the same. The black top band wasn't really tested exactly, right to the point, just like ES, unlike ES. And the blue support is now broken and even got back tested. You can see here it was broken after the reversal, back tested, and it's now coming down, filling the gap. The gap is at 52, 85, 84, somewhere there. And we will see. Of course, I'm going to be watching how we get there to that gap fill. So if it forms a bull flag, fills the gap, and then we break out of the bull flag, then we should get to the black top band. And of course, that green resistance is the line in the sand, and I still expect that one to be broken. Of course, the Trump administration, well, basically Trump is backtracking everything that he has said so far. And everybody was expecting that anyway, not because he's saying things that are untrue about tariffs, about this, about that. And that's the way he is. And the whole thing is a pump and dump scheme. And it proves that point that we are now going to go back up because the tariffs are being lifted. China is showing their teeth, and US is going to backtrack on all of them. The blue support is broken and back tested, which is why we're going to come down to the back test. We're going to see whether that black bottom band gets tested. I doubt it will be. Anytime it breaks that black top band now is going to be a buy signal. As simple as that. Buy the breakout and buy the break of that green resistance. There is very little doubt in my mind that we are going to, we are not going to break that. We are going to break that black bull flag and then the green resistance. And then after that, well, we can get to 6,000 easily. Dow Jones reversed at the black top band. That is as precise as it gets. Look at this beauty. Obviously slightly damaged, but it reversed and it is now filling the gap. The blue bull flag, first the black top band needs breaking, and then the blue bull flag, and then finally that red major resistance. Of course, this is a really big bull flag. And Dow Jones Cash is this exactly the same, black top band held. This is only by trading channels. This is the only way. I think I don't think anyone can call this that black top band reversal. Obviously, I backed it up with ES reversal and Nasdaq. Everything played out. Now the gap is going to get filled. Very, very few points on Dow Jones gap fill. And obviously, it may come down all the way to the blue bottom band once again, and then a break to the upside. Nasdaq reversed at the green and purple double resistance right there. Green and purple The purple one slightly damaged, but the green one, look at this, 1, 2, 3 touches on that green one. The red resistance was broken, which is why it rallied. It's now back testing, getting back tested, but I think there's going to be more downside to fill that gap. Anytime, the moment it breaks that purple and green, you got to buy this. Okay, that is, and then we're going to go to fill these gaps. Of course, there was a big action here. We're going to fill these gaps, go all the way to 20,000 or just under 20,000. That's the minimum target. Nasdaq cash, try to break that green resistance. Obviously, then the purple top band, and I wasn't expecting it to run because of the other things that I just explained, the other markets. So the blue channels breakout was bullish, obviously. Now we're going to fill the gap, and on the X, the gap fill is going to be, let's have a look, 18,240, 243, 18,243. Okay. And just like all the other markets, if and when we break out of the purple bull flag, we're going to run to beyond 20,000, I think. Okay. So this here, is there a support here? Well, this looks like nice support, right? Or beautiful, actually. Well, I have missed that one, right? That blue support with 3 touches. I don't think that blue support is going to break. We fill the gap and then rally. And the obvious target would be this navy blue top band, which is going to be over 21,000. Yeah, as long as, this becomes an uptrend. Very, very possible. I'm going to put this in black color. Okay. So that black top band would be the minimum target. Russell, we bought the break of this at 1885. I already closed half of the position. I'm expecting it more upside after this gap fill to at least to the red top band. You can see we came very close to the red top band, and I probably should have closed it yesterday after seeing all the reversals. But I wasn't in front of the screens, unfortunately. I had something private. I couldn't see the reversal. And when I came home, it was already here. So I thought, okay, let's keep it for the gap fill. And then I think that red top band, eventually this red top band should be broken. And that would be massive for the bullish case to get at least to that green resistance. Okay. FTSE is off that triple support. It is now beyond that green internal resistance. The gap hasn't been filled at just over 8,600. So that is, if we come down, we're going to see the test on that green support once again, and it will keep on running. DAX came to the black resistance exactly. Also, that I showed this blue resistance broken, back tested. We had a little bull flag here. I removed it from the picture, but once it was broken, I already told every futures member that we should buy it. You should all buy it. I bought Russell, but everything was pointing to more upside. To backtest the black broken resistance, broken support, it is now a resistance right here. The gap fill is here. So the previous gap, that large gap, is here. So is it going to get filled immediately, or is it going to come down to fill the up gap, which is this one? So that remains to be seen, honestly. It is very hard to say. But what I have here is this little red bull flag from the highs of yesterday. So if it can get to the red top band, maybe pull back one more time, and then a break, then I think we're going to fill this gap first, while breaking back into the black. Failed bull flag. This is a sideways action. I think we're going to break back in and get to 23,000 and maybe even get all the way to that black top band. The golden channel is intact. I'm not very keen on these kinds of spiky channels. Okay. I don't like these, even though this is very precise. Okay. As not very, but it is quite good. The spikes, the things that are formed by the spikes are not very reliable usually. So for example, if it breaks this red bottom band it may want to fill this gap, but meanwhile it would break this golden bottom band. But I think after the gap fill, we're going to rally. And the reason for that is this resistance that was broken up. So you can see here that was tested 1, 2, 3 times and then broken. So we get it come down, gap fill, and then break out. Just, if that red bottom band breaks, of course. Okay, so I'm going to put this in purple. So let's see. That purple resistance break, the previous resistance should hold as support and then rally. But if it can break out of the bull flag, then we will rally further without coming down. This is CAC, the French index. You can see the purple bull flag was broken, leaving the gap. So we will probably come back to fill the gap, slightly penetrate back in, and then rally to at least backtest that failed bull flag. But there is also a gap here, which should be filled eventually. So if it can break back into the blue, it would look extremely bullish again. And yeah, I mean, considering the green bottom band test here, right? It should get back into the blue, get to the green, and maybe even break that blue top band and get to the green top band as well. And that would be a massive breakout. If it can break that green top band, unlikely. I doubt it can get to that level again and break it. But if it does, that would be a multi-year breakout. And CAC would target 10,000. TLT is at 87 and it opened here and sold, but it is still above this red and blue double support. So there is still hope to get to the green resistance and break it at 92, 92.50. Somewhere around there, 92.50 would break out. And this is the 10-year Treasury note. The green bull flag was broken. It is this red uptrend that is driving it. And this black top band is the ultimate target if this level can be taken out. This here is oil. Oil didn't get to that purple broken supports backtest. If it touches that golden top band at around $66, we will see one more down move. Brent oil, golden support was broken and backtested. This is why it reversed yesterday. So this golden broken support became a resistance. This is quite important, okay? So that resistance is now confirmed. The support was confirmed, now the resistance is also. So I'm thinking if it gets to the red and golden, maybe we'll see one more dive. And then after that, any time it breaks that golden resistance, it's going to look very bullish all of a sudden again. Gold reversed at the golden top band, right? That golden top band was the major reversal point. And I said it will probably come back to 3,300, okay, 3,300, and maybe slightly 3270, 80, I think I said. Well, we got there, and now it's bouncing. That red internal support rail, right? This one, right? This is now holding as support, which is why I think gold may get to that golden top band from here. But there is also, I'm going to put this into the perspective of that blue uptrend again, right? A potential uptrend. We are not there yet, but if it does want to come down further, then the blue bottom band, it's not blue yet, apologies, right? First, let's put it in the blue, right? That one. That would be a potential for a major support to run again. Gold continuous futures, also the same. You can see here that red internal support is holding after the reversal at the golden top band. This is the low of 22. Yeah, rally, pullback, rally, and we got to the golden top band. This is extremely important resistance now. Gold has to smash through that to get to the red top band at 4,000. This here is silver. Black bull flag was broken yesterday. We will probably backtest it, maybe slightly come back in. But then after that, I'm still expecting the red top band to be tested at 34.50 on the spot. And silver continuous futures, you can see that blue resistance was broken. The blue, this one was also broken. So we can remove all of these. What matters here is this black bull flag. And we probably going to backtest it. Maybe like this is very spiky, right? Maybe we go back in a little bit and then rally. Platinum, is now pushing still against this green resistance rail for the fourth time. And I think there's going to be a really big chance to break. And platinum continuous futures, which is what I'm long on, is now trying to break this resistance zone. So I'm going to look, this is a rectangle, right? It is being forced, like, look, 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. If we can break it, we get to 1025 to the blue top band together with the purple. I think it would be even, 1040. That would be amazing because we're long 950. That would be a massive gain if we get to 1035, 1040. Natural gas is, you can see it is still selling after the break of that blue uptrend and back tested right here. I gave you the number 3000. We are below 3000. Is it going to bounce off the golden support together with the green? So let me put this into 8-hourly chart, and you will see that this green and golden double support may hold if and when it gets there. So this level, right? It is 2800, right? 2800. That would be probably a reason to bounce. And if you look at it on the May contract, which is, we're still on the May contract. This blue support is holding, okay? But we haven't really broken that golden resistance. 1, 2, 3, 4 touches on that golden resistance. If it can break out, I think we're going to run at least to fill the gap. So just watch it very carefully. If it breaks 3025, I think there's going to be some serious upside. Obviously, that red broken support, it will be back tested, and that should actually be broken back in because of this gap here. And if you look at copper, I'm still holding the long from 420, half long, and the May contract is inside this red potential bull uptrend. If the red bottom band holds, it would confirm it as an uptrend, and we may get to 525. I mean, the minimum target is still 503, but if that red bottom band holds, I'm not going to get out of this long at 503 because then the top band would be at the highs of the previous highs of 530, 535. Palladium is still stuck inside this wedge, and it is inside this red uptrend. So palladium will be a big runner if and when it breaks out. Euro had broken out of this red giant downtrend, and it has back tested it. So I'm expecting more upside ultimately. Pound sterling has to break that purple top band, 1, 2, 3. And is it going to come down to the purple band? That's the big question. We may see that. But anytime it breaks this green and purple, that would be extremely bullish. US dollar, Japanese yen is, you can see it is time to see if we have another downtrend here. So I'm going to put it something like this, okay? And see whether this golden downtrend is actually the new one. Okay, I'm just going to put it out there just as a potential downtrend, okay? Because it got much steeper than the initial one after breaking that to the downside. So what do we have here? Is it going to get to the golden top band and then come down to 140? Quite possible. Okay, very, very possible. We'll see. DXY is, you can see that purple bottom band almost got tested and we bounced, but it is back testing this golden broken support. We broke that blue, green, everything was pointing down, black bottom band was broken, and we just almost back tested that black broken support, that declining support. So I think we'll have more downside for US dollar. And Aussie dollar tried really hard to break that blue resistance. Unfortunately, it hasn't really broken. And even though the purple one is broken, that blue one is still holding its ground. Look at this. A few touches. Is it going to be able to do it? What my take here is that this becomes a bull flag, this red one, right? 1, 2, 1, 2. This is two touches on two bands. So if we look at it on the 2 hourly, it's much more visible here. So my hope is that we get to the red top band and smash it. And that would actually clear that blue resistance as well. So that blue resistance from far away, right? That blue support was broken. We back tested it here, and this is the second back test. If that red top band breaks, we break that blue as well, of course, and then it will rally to 65, 6600. Kiwi already looking very good off the blue support, purple, and this is looking very, very bullish towards that golden resistance. And US dollar CAD, UCAD is at, that was the reversal, came down, red and green and golden. So this could be a triple support. Agriculturals, coffee is interesting because now the red downtrend is broken, green resistance is broken, the blue resistance rail is broken. They're all broken, which is why I think coffee is ready to go. But there is a gap here, and coffee is going to switch to the July contract. Has it already switched? I'm not sure. 382.65. 384.20. Now, the continuous chart hasn't switched it to that one yet, but I switched it from May to July contract, and I think there is a gap here, which may get filled. Okay, so we'll see if that gap is going to get filled. But I doubt it. I doubt it's going to get filled because if you look at it, this one here, blue resistance. So the red one is broken. I would love to see a back test, of course, on the red and then breakout. That blue resistance, it tried to break it yesterday, but failed so far. But ultimately, we will break it. That's how I see it. It is going to break. Wheat is now dangerously close to that golden support. Look at this, that golden bull flag. If it breaks it to the downside, so many touches on that golden bottom band. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. So these are all touches on that golden bottom band. So if it can break that, then we will see a big downside because this bull flag would fail. And what I would suggest is that this golden bottom band is the minimum target, which is at 480 or something. But either way, wheat is still inside this red downtrend. And on the main May contract, that purple support is also broken, which is a failure for bull flag. And I think we're going to see it touch that blue bottom band. And of course, next week, the contract is going to expire. Soybeans is not playing ball. That is disappointing because even though the green support was broken, this blue resistance is broken. So I'm going to get out of the soybeans short. The soybeans, is it going to get to the golden and then come down? That is now the question. Soybeans May contract, you can see also the red top band is broken. The purple one is being forced to break. So I'm thinking the short is not playing out. And luckily, we closed half of the short with 10 points profit. So if we get stopped on the remaining half, we are breaking even. Corn, of course, also coming down, that green downtrend. And on the main contract, on the May contract, we're going to come down to the blue support. If it wants to sell off, it has to come down to the blue support and smash it. Now, cocoa is interesting. So the continuous chart had broken the red top band. It came to the green, and it reversed again, and it has broken back into the red. So that is not really ideal, is it? So we're going to remove this one. What matters here is this green one only. And I can also argue that, look, if we double this here is a range. Okay, it's also called a bear flag. Look, let me put this into perspective of a bear flag. This is why it reversed, right? This one. It actually reversed exactly at that red top band. Together with the green, look at this beauty. That red top band held. But I also told you, right? 9,500. That is exactly where it reversed. Exactly. 9,500. And if you look at the CCN5, that's the July contract, right? July, that blue top band held, and it is driving it further down. Probably, I mean, it didn't touch that red top band. Yeah. Sugar is trying to bounce off that blue major support zone. The bulls are trying to defend this. One, two, three, only like since last year, but this is from 21. This is 22. So this level is extremely important. I mean, anything below 1720 would be the goodbye point for sugar. And this year is the May contract, and this golden resistance is still holding. And the purple top band is a potential resistance. So if it gets tested and if it comes down, it will, like it's at 1790, right? This is May contract. We are at 1790. Well, if the purple top band holds, we will come down below 1750, which would, on the continuous futures, which would break this blue support around 1720, 25. That would be the game over. So which one? We'll see. Cotton had broken at 68. It's at 69 now, that purple. Bounced off the blue major support. The red top band is a potential resistance if and when it gets there. And I think it will get there. And the level is 69.70. Somewhere there, we may see another reversal to backtest and then a break to the upside. Would be very bullish for cotton. Let's have a look at coins. Bitcoin is cooling off because it is reversing at the purple resistance. That is as simple as, like I called the long at the breakout of the black. Then I urge you caution at this purple resistance. That is now cooling off, right? It is now pulling back. So I have no idea where it can pull back to. Okay, very hard to say. But this golden, I don't know. If this golden top band becomes a resistance, then yes, there will be more downside. So it's not really end of the bull market, bear market, or the correction yet. Ethereum, it tried to break that green resistance and it actually prevailed. Two touches here. It is now breaking. It is now broken. So the question is whether that golden top band is going to hold. And of course, we also have this red major resistance. ACH is, it needs to break this blue resistance at 30.31. Solana is looking good since the break of the red. Zcash off the red and blue, but it needs to break that black resistance. Litecoin is looking good because it has reclaimed the failed bull flag. Monero is a long, and you can see here that green support held, and this 250 would be very bullish for Monero, but it is already bullish because of the red bull flag broken. And Polkadot needs to get to the purple and break it at $5. Data is backtesting that red broken support, so this is bearish at the moment. Coti is coming down from that black resistance, right? That it hasn't been tested properly, frankly. And TIA, black resistance is holding so far. Binance, not sure. Truecoin is off the green and blue. It needs to get to the green. SKL has to get to the red, but it has bounced off the red, green, and black. That's a triple support. Arrow is out of the blue downtrend. Yeah, this is out of the blue. So we may get a backtest at some point, or at least a reversal of the whole thing and then rally. But either way, I gave you the buy signal at the breakout. So AVAX green downtrend is broken. The purple after the bounce of the purple, this should go. It has to keep going. But let's put it this way. Okay. So this here is a bear flag. Okay, this little one. Right. I'm going to now a little bit It's part of the purple, but I'm going to put it in golden color, right? This one. So that golden top band needs breaking. Okay, so that's why we may come down and then a break to the upside. Doji coin has to get to the blue and smash it. Chainlink tried really hard to get to the purple, and it is there. Now it's going to pull back probably. Nia is out of the purple downtrend, but is it going to be able to go? That's the big question. Uni is off this triple support. It couldn't break that golden resistance so far. We'll see. Chilis is off the purple and it is out of the golden downtrend, which is very positive and bullish. Aave has to break the red top band. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. It needs to break out of the red. We're not there yet. Songbird, Onyx coin, not much to say. Ripple is consolidating still. ADA has to break out of the golden bull flag. CAS is off the blue support, breaking it. If it gets to the golden top band and pull back, and then a breakout. Tau is very close to the black top band, and it tries to break back above that golden broken support. So we'll see if it can prevail, and if it does, it would be bullish. Sandbox bounced off the lows of 24. It is out of the purple downtrend, which is of course bullish. Mana, green, red, and purple, it is out. We may get a little bit pullback and then more upside. Shiba has broken that purple resistance and it is backtesting it. If this holds, there is a good chance it will. We get to the green resistance and maybe even break that as well. And Dash, off the red support, it is out of the black downtrend, so this needs to go to that green top band now. OM, we can remove OM. This is not really my cup of tea anymore. GRT, trying to, it bounced off the black, obviously damaged it, but it is trying to break out of the red. RSR is the best one of the best. Golden resistance broken. We backtested and then rally. And CKB is out of the wedge, which is looking very positive, but it needs to get through that cluster of resistance. MDT downtrend. PAL has to break that purple top band. It hasn't. It hasn't done it with conviction so far. So I'm a little bit tongue in the cheek at the moment. Toncoin, not much to say. IOTA has to break the blue top band. Audio is backtesting the golden broken downtrend, so if it starts to run, we're going to get to the red resistance and break it as well. EOS had already broken the green bull flag. This looks okay. And FET has to break the golden resistance, which hasn't happened just yet. And FTM, Phantom, is broken and backtested the golden. Minimum target is the purple. And H bar Hedera is trying to reclaim that blue support. That is also happening. The SUI it came after breaking the red, it came to the blue top band. And I think we're going to see a reversal soon to pull back from that and then a break to the upside. Theta, red, blue, and the green bull flag or the downtrend needs breaking. Algo has to get to the golden top band and break, and Pepe looks okay. Maybe we'll see a backtest on the black broken channel. I doubt it, but because it's quite deep. But if it does, I think it's going to rally from there. Jasmine couldn't break that golden resistance. Shame that it couldn't break out just yet. It is backtesting the blue though, the blue broken channel. And Gala is forcing, it broke out of the red. It is forcing the purple now. And Ondo has to break the golden bull flag, and TRX looking good, XML looking good, and the green bull flag has to be broken. That's it, guys. Take care. Keep in touch. Bye.